Building a Unicorn Business is an entrepreneurial TV show that takes you inside the high-stakes world of scaling a startup where founders compete to propel their companies to unicorn status. The series is hosted by Brian McMahon, visionary founder of ExpertDojo, one of the world's largest venture capital firms and startup accelerators. Located in Silicon Beach, ExpertDojo is a vibrant hub for tech companies, offering an inspiring space for innovation and growth. With investments in over 300 startups all over the world, Brian brings unparalleled expertise to this transformative new show. Join us as we spotlight the founders of 12 of his most promising companies, each competing to achieve unicorn status and take their businesses to extraordinary heights. Only one can win the coveted Unicorn Award. Hear the stories of the raw, unfiltered reality of entrepreneurship.
302, take one, Mark.
Well, we just started. We have our first app release. That was a moment when Russia started full-scale invasion. At that point, we have office in Kiev. All our team was in Kiev. You facing a problem that nobody actually prepared you for. And there's no books, there's no videos or lecture how to run a startup during the war.
At some point, we actually were homeless. Spent a lot of time living out of a car. But what came out of that was me being more focused. It kind of taught me who I was as a person. I started focusing more on my North Star. So I decided to pursue a law degree.
When it comes to a support system, my mom, my dad, my uncles, my brothers that had to deprive themselves of food, had to probably eat one time a day to kind of save to get me funded. Visas, passports, international passports to get to the States. And that has been my motivation.
Brian evaluates each company across 7 key areas: lovable product, outbound marketing, conversion proficiency, systems, peak performance, domain dominance, and investments.
Talk to me about the areas that you are most focused on overcoming within those categories.
So for us, it's definitely our outbound, scaling our outbound.
We are now looking at that $100 million as being the absolute goal. Think about everything that could slow you down over the next year, whether it's investment, organizational, or anything else.
Now is that next step where we need to take in that investment that's really going to help even myself get out of the way.
$100 million in revenue is already a unicorn. So we have to take in some money now for sure. And I think $10 to $15 million is a really good number to actually work around. We'll work on how we make sure that that happens really fast. I'm gonna pull together all of the growth hackers, all of the investors, all of our exited entrepreneurs. We're gonna work on building a plan for the next 6 months. And then we're gonna be coming back here with a company that is on track to be $1 billion company.
Sounds exciting.
Each founder does a 5-minute pitch about their company for a panel of seasoned investors who ask hard-hitting questions.
Can you explain why your banking partners are choosing you over anyone else?
You're selling the product. How are you differentiating yourself from the company?
Can you share what is your customer acquisition cost?
I believe you said you were going to start offering credit, or are you already offering credit?
One quick question, what is your current revenue?
They evaluate the business and vote on its potential to become a unicorn. Armed with this feedback, Brian and his team of world-class growth hackers craft a tailored strategy to propel each business to the next level.
Growth hackers, my trusted knights. We have goodish news and then news that could be a lot better. I would put it at a C+.
The clock starts ticking. Over 6 intense months, the founders must execute their growth plans. The business with the highest percentage growth takes home the Unicorn Award at a spectacular awards ceremony. But building a unicorn business is not only a competition, it's a masterclass in entrepreneurship. Follow the journey of a startup reaching for the stars and see who will win the Unicorn Awards.